Hello, my name is Michael Brooks, and about 6 years ago, uh, I had become very ill. I had advanced hepatitis C, and all of my internal organs were failing. My doctors had given up hope, and I was far beyond any of the traditional medications. I was just dying, being doped to death. Uh, Lots of narcotics, and just a hopeless situation. Won't go into the suffering that was involved. My point of making this little video was I discovered cannabis oil doing research on the internet, just desperately trying to find any type of hope or help or relief I could at that stage. And I discovered the subject associated with the Phoenix Tears Foundation. I saw a video called Run from the Cure. And I quickly reached out to these people, and they made an abundance of knowledge uh, available to myself. I'm fairly quick study. Uh, After some prayer and understanding deeper of the subject, I chose to leave the state because laws are what they are, and cannabis is considered a Schedule 6 drug still in the state of Tennessee. So it required me becoming a refugee, but within on and off, sporadically being able to, as I could afford to do so, travels at those distances. I was able to eradicate a disease I had carried my entire adult life. I had contracted this virus when they estimate probably when I was an early teenager. I had a tattoo on my left forearm as well as four of my close friends. Each of them also contracted hepatitis C, and I'm the last surviving one out of the group. The only one that discovered this life-saving knowledge. Uh, so it's my high hope, since I do have medical documentations of the fact of the matter, I would love to be able to present them to the leadership and the decision makers of our state, and finally put to rest the fears or worries or concerns about a subject that people just simply are not informed enough about to have an honest point of view before they make up their mind. Now, I have all medical documentation and also a Tennessee state doctor that carefully monitored what I was doing with my health in between my visits to make sure that I wasn't short on what little time that I had left. And I was encouraged along the way by a Tennessee state doctor that saw such wonderful improvements with my health. He told me along the way he wouldn't have believed it if he hadn't seen it himself. So we do have medical documentation, and we do have a physician, and I've suffered greatly through personal adversities concerning the fact that it's still considered a Schedule 6 drug in the state of Tennessee. I found myself in a terrible situation in which I was forced into a situation to stop my travels and stop my doctor's recommended treatment. And within 9 months, the disease returned, and I've remained compliant to state law and have not been able to actually leave state and to pursue my health interests. So I'm once again suffering with this horrible disease once again at somebody else's hand. This is a tragedy, and it's based upon writ law as it stands. But I now have this. I got this today. It's Narcan. Uh, the amount of medications that I have to take are so toxic that they're considered deadly. So they're now giving me Narcan in the event that I should feel like I've taken a lethal dosage of my doctor's prescribed medication. I would like to address this issue and make medical proof and fact of matter available to you that no one's ever died from cannabis treatment ever in human history. And this has been an available knowledge for more than 10,000 years. It's just been only 85 years through, as we know, Harry Anslinger and the federal prohibition that stands to this date as things being as they are. But I'm one that has suffered tremendously. I've been separated from my children for 4 years now, directly related to this situation. I'm just humbly asking for an opportunity to bring truth to the matter, if not for my own benefit, which I am fighting for my life as well as my children, but for other people as well. There are 6.5 million people in our state, and I can't be the only person that would have found themselves in such a situation. I would like to be the last, as we do make our choices, and I have no doubt that our leadership wants what's best for us, the Tennessee state citizen. And as things are, we realize that 18% of us don't even have health care. The health system is so overburdened by the person that simply can't afford these outrageous, overinflated costs of pharmaceutical treatments that then of themselves could be deadly or threatening to your health. We're just asking for a common sense law that the people should be able to choose for ourselves when our health becomes compromised, that we should be able to choose for ourselves, and especially from something as safe and scientifically and medically proven as the cannabis plant. I'm asking for that liberty, or actually that right, to pursue life, liberty, and my happiness here in my home state of Tennessee without having to be forced back into a refugee situation again. It is my high hope that no one else should ever have to go through such things. Please use my situations to help other people so that they shouldn't have to go through such atrocities. And God bless you for your special considerations for people like myself. God bless you.